Okay. So I want to make a pool hot water heater. So instead of buying one, I'll make it myself. So I'm gonna take 2 of these pallets, lay out this vinyl material underneath, and then I was gonna take the red PEX. I don't even know, I might have painted it black eventually, but I was gonna coil that out to collect the heat here, and then I was gonna do an inline pump and use this as a heat exchange and like drop that into the pool just to see if that was working. But then to make it go faster now, I think I'm just gonna, this is what we use for a hot tub, so I'm gonna put this in the pool. It will draw the water directly from the pool, pump it through whatever's out here, and then I won't have to do the heat exchange part. That's just, I don't know, honestly. So this is 1/2-inch PEX, red and blue, it's the same thing, just different color. So this was almost $30 for 100 feet. I think the garden hose was 12 bucks, and then I actually bought the crimpers and the cutters. They're a little more expensive. And we had that, the pump. So I just wanted to get something out just to see what type of difference it makes heat-wise. And it looks like a lot of these you can integrate into the current pump, the pool pump and filter, so I'll probably do that. Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 pipes to collect the heat on top of these 2 pallets with the black vinyl, and I'm going to put so this is the PEX crimper. So I'm just going to crimp these 2 together. Again, I had thought about, I was going to get 2 reds for out here to collect the heat, and again, the color really doesn't matter at all. And I was going to use the blue inside the pool with an inline pump, and I thought the blue would blend in with the inside color of the pool better. But then I decided, instead of worrying about the heat exchange inside the pool, this type of pump here will just pull the cold water out of the bottom of the pool, shoot the cold water up into this. And I didn't know how to find any sort of PEX connection that would attach to this, so I just bought a hose. I was going to connect that to here, and then I need this other end to connect to here. So I was just gonna do this, and I have some other clamps. I was just gonna clamp that, but this is actually too small, so I might have to cut the hose to do that. Okay. So I was hoping this would fit inside, so it doesn't fit, so I'm gonna cut the end off. And I'm just gonna use that type of clamp there. So that fits inside of there.
What type of clamp is it?
I don't know. Forget the name. But it's stainless steel. And it came out of a shower water reuse system. Not a bunch of them. The bounty never ends, Julie Louise. Okay, so that's tight. So that's it. So put this on here. I need an extension cord. I'm going to drop that in the pool. I'll probably put it on a timer to kick on and off intermittently. So that'll pump the water up through here. I'm going to space them out over top of this, and I have a 6 mil plastic that I'm going to lay over top of that to trap the heat inside, and then we'll test it and see how that does. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to put this should be hot water pumping in. I'm trying to get it over here to drop into the pool around the pump, so that'll circulate in the water. Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to secure that later. Okay, this is 20 feet by 100, so I'm only gonna, when we stretch it out, it should be enough to cover these end to end, so I only need the width. I'm just gonna roll this. Okay, so the pump's just sitting in there. It'll pump the water through here and then comes out the blue hose. It should be hot when it comes out over there. We're gonna put it over by the filter so that will circulate through the pool a little better. So I'm just gonna plug it in and see if it warms it up any. So there you can see it pushing the air out of the pipes. And then the next step will be to put this down to make a greenhouse to trap in more heat, hopefully. So go feel if it's warm.
It is warm.
Is it?
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be that warm. Wow. Wow.